There's been a disaster.
Just stay still for me.
Big sister Sophie's had a call from the nursery. The youngest Radford Heidi's been hit on the head with a hard toy and there's a nasty gash. Sophie has been forced to take Heidi to the doctors.
Come on then. Poorly head, don't you? Yeah, I'm worried about this cut. And obviously, if the doctors say it's something bad, I can't exactly lie to my mum. I'll have to tell her. I don't really want her coming home, but obviously if it's serious, I don't know what else we can do.
The kids are faced with a dilemma. Tell Sue and risk ruining the holiday, or keep stum and risk fury when she returns. 5,500 miles away, Noel and Sue are blissfully unaware of the disaster unfolding back home.
Are you ready to go in that water now? Should we do some snorkeling?
And Noel's got a problem of his own to deal with.
Did you? What, just here?
No, you said you saw a fish.
No,
It's...
Noel doesn't like fish round here.
You know, I don't know what fish are in there. There could be some big ones with teeth. Just the fear of something touching my feet. I think I'd jump out of the water like a dolphin if something touched my feet. I really would.
The question is, will he put his big boy shorts on and get in the sea?
Did you touch the floor?
What?
Did you touch the bottom?
No.
Tell you, Sue, you're making it look so easy.
No, it's really not.
She's just said I'm not going to like this. It's really reassuring, isn't it? I wasn't too keen on the snorkelling to start with. I mean, you were out, you just fogged off and left me. I'm not the world's best swimmer.
Sorry, I was just like...
You were in the moment
got
loving it,
carried away.
and I'm thinking, I'm going to drown here, I need to get back.
Oh, no, you pig.
Oh, look at him. He's done it. Back in Morecambe, Heidi's head injury has been looked at.
Yeah, so we've been checked by the doctors. She was very brave. The doctor cleaned it nicely and you was very good, wasn't you? We've got to keep an eye on her to make sure she's not sick. If she has a sleep, we've got to sort of nudge and make sure she's all right. I personally think we need to tell Mum, but Katie's having none of it.
Do we tell Mum or did have an agreement not to bother them and pester them? Ruin the holiday?
Yeah, but this is quite an emergency, isn't it? So I think it's an exception. Yeah, I'm worried about that cut because it does look quite bad. Then Mum doesn't know about it and comes back to see that. She won't be happy.
She won't be happy.
She won't be happy at all.
They'll just want to come home. You know what Mum and Dad are like. We said we'd leave them alone. It's the big holiday.
You're okay?
Like, I know it looks bad, but we've planned this for weeks. I do think she will be all right with both of us.
Despite Sophie's concerns, Katie's standing firm in the promise not to bother Mum and Dad with anything.
I'm not calling them, neither are you. None of us are calling them.
Across the ocean in the Maldives,
Keep going.
and unaware of the trouble back home, Noel and Sue are exploring. And they've worked up an appetite.
Is the soup spicy?
Not spicy.
Not spicy.
For the first time in 30 years, Sue and Noel are kid-free.
What time is it at home, Sue?
10:20.
Oh, no, it's school.
Don't forget about that bet, Noel. But I get it. Switching off isn't easy.
I need to know how the day's gone. That's not going to go well, is it? Right, let's just try and not talk about
Let's just read the menu over and over, it takes your mind off it.
Do well?
I wonder if Josh is in school.
No, we're not talking about the kids now. Stop.
Can't help it, though.
Anyway, so I'm going to have... Let's not talk about them. Let's just think about food.
I mean, basically, 30 years, we've just talked about kids. Kids and nothing else, isn't it? You know, we just find it hard to talk about anything else.
So what do we talk about? I know if we don't talk about the kids. Anyway, I wonder how they're all getting on at work now.
Oh, that was... I thought you were going to break already. Hang on, if we're not... I'm certainly not talking about work. No way.
Oh, man.
The loving couple are struggling to keep to the challenge of focusing on each other.
Let's not talk about kids.
Yeah,
Let's
but one
just
last
enjoy
question.
some right
Heidi will be nursery today, won't she?
Yeah, all day.
Right. No more talking about children.
I'm just going to nip to the toilet now.
Despite the ground rules,
Just ringing to see how the kids got on this morning. Did they get off to school all right?
Sue's cracked.
Hi, Mum, you all right?
But will her call home bring the news that every parent dreads? Will Sophie break and spill the beans?
Oh, is she? No, she's not a morning person, isn't Heidi, is she?
Right, well,
And it's not just Sue who's broken the rules about calling home.
I'll just have a quick ring home. See if anybody is around, right?
And was Josh a nightmare to get up for school, or was he all right?
It's gone straight to voicemail. Oh, man.
Funny that, the line's engaged.
Just don't tell Dad that I've phoned you, but will you send me some pictures later when the kids get back from school?
Yeah, no, absolutely fine.
All right then. Love you. Bye.
It looks like Sophie's kept the kids' promise not to bother Mum and Dad with anything.
Your ages.
Is that?
Look at that, you're just in time for your meze.
Lucky for Noel and Sue, the food's arrived.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Neither will know they both broke the rules and both lost Noel's bet. The kids have kept to their word. Even in a crisis, everything in Morecambe is under control. Leaving Noel and Sue to celebrate 3 decades of happy marriage.
Our own paradise island just to ourselves, isn't it?
We're basically on a castaway island, and there is just me and Noel.
Well, it is. I know it's like... I know we're really spoiling ourselves, but 30 years. Why
Yeah.
shouldn't we? You know, it's been...
We've worked really hard,
Yeah.
haven't we? Not just with like work and family life, but we've had to work hard at our marriage as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
You know, to have a happy, healthy marriage, you do have to work at it, don't you? It doesn't come easy, does it, really?
No.
So after all these years, what are Noel and Sue's secrets to a long-lasting partnership?
Top tips for a really healthy marriage is never go to bed on an argument, ever. Just always support each other.
Oh, stop it, you guys. I said I wouldn't cry.
I think that the main thing is just communication. You know, keep a marriage going is communication between us, both of us. And just say yes to your wife to everything, and it makes life so much easier.
Wise words, Noel.
I think just everything is just give and take, isn't it? You take a bit and you give a bit.
I could never, ever, ever imagine myself with anybody but Noel. We're just soulmates.
I was just looking at, we were sat on the sunbeds behind, and I was just looking at her then, I'm thinking, you know, God, I'm lucky. Got somebody as attractive as Sue in my life.
With those pearls of wisdom, the time has come for Noel to present Sue with his smuggled surprise.
For her, I've brought her a little present from the UK. I've got her a little pearl bracelet, as it's our 30th year wedding anniversary. You celebrate it with pearls. You're going to turn into a fish if you stay in there any longer. Got your little something for our wedding anniversary. Anyway, I'll let you open it.
Oh, I did not think we was doing this. You are naughty. Oh, wow. Oh, my God, it's a pearl bracelet. Oh, thanks, Noel. I love it. Thank you.
No worries.
A perfect moment in a perfect day. Here's to 30 more years of the Radfords.
It was just so lovely to spend some proper time together as a couple.
But we did find it difficult to talk about things other than just the kids.
We did, but I am really glad that Sophie and Katie kept the secret about Heidi, though.
Yeah, actually, Katie, One secret every 30 years, that's more than enough. And that's only so we can have holiday.
Yeah, whatever.